typically, if you have good data, you typically will get good AI results. All right. So here's an example of how AI works with what I consider some good data. And it's a very, very simple example. All right. So in step one, we have some data that we're going to use to train an AI model. Right. We're going to use some historical data to train an AI model. And here's the data that we're going to use. We're going to use the color red. We're going to use the color green. We're going to use the color yellow. We're going to use a cat, a shirt, and a dog. All right. We're going to take all of these data points, and we're going to feed it into this model. We're going to feed it into this brain. Remember, I told you a pink brain means it knows nothing. So we're teaching the brain. It's learning. It's learning all of these things that you see that we're teaching it. And then we're going to test it. Once we've taught the brain all of these things, we're going to test the brain. And so that basically what we're doing is we're testing the AI model that we have just trained. We're going to test its accuracy to see how correct it is. The same way that Pat just went to ChatGPT and Gemini, and he asked it some questions to test to see how accurate it was. This is the same kind of scenario here, right? So we train the brain, and then we're going to test its knowledge. And the way we test this knowledge, we're going to show it a red shirt. We're going to say, what is this? Right? Because we taught it what the color red is. We taught it what a shirt is. So we're going to show it a red shirt, and we're going to say, what is this? Because I've taught you this. And then the model makes a decision, right? So the trained model, we've trained the model, we've taught it, we've trained the model, we're testing it by asking a question, and then the model actually, it actually makes a decision. The model makes a decision, and it makes a prediction. And the prediction that it makes is, it says, it's a red shirt, right? It says it's a red shirt because we told it, this is the color red. When you see this is red, and this is a shirt. When you see this object, it's a shirt. So the model looked at the pattern, the AI model looked at the pattern based on what we taught it, and it said, hey, I'm gonna make a prediction that this is a red shirt. And guess what? It got it right. So good data equals good AI results. We gave it good data. However, bad data can equal bad AI results. Right? I think Pat just showed us an example of that. So one, in this scenario, we're going to train our model. We're going to train our model with some historical data. But look at the data that we're using, y'all. We're going to show it the color red. We're going to show it the color green. Look at the car that we're training it. We're going to tell it that object that it sees there is a car. We're training it with the color yellow. We're going to teach it what the color yellow is. We're going to show it what a shirt is. And we're going to tell it what a dog is. So this is the data that we're giving it. Then we're going to test its accuracy. And the way we do that, we're going to show it an orange cat. We're going to say, what is this? Right? Because we've given you all of this data. We've trained you. We've taught you. What is this? The model's going to say, all right, I'm going to make a prediction based on what you taught me. My prediction is